so I know that I'm a little bit late to the party. But today we're gonna be playing 9 holes with a few of the Discraft Tour series. We got the Buzz SS, we got, honestly, my favorite so far, the Venom. We got the Drive that I've yet to throw, but I'm excited for. And we got the Luna. These should be fun. 9 holes, South Park Disc Golf Course, my home course. We're back, baby. Let's get it.
There's 3 keys to disc golf: driving, approaching, and putting. You need all 3 to do this disc sport.
Hole number 1, 300 feet. Big turnover with the Luna. I might go in. That actually might. Oh, okay. That's really good also. So this past weekend, I actually threw the Venom in tournament like 5-6 times maybe, and it resulted in pretty much all good throws. Really like the feel of it, and I've kind of been wanting to freshen up my distance driver slot lately. The plastic feels amazing. You've heard me say it before. I don't love the swirly stuff, but this is hands down Discraft's best feeling plastic. Obviously I'm late to the party, so you all already know that. Luna is parked. Buzz SS, pretty solid. I threw these around a little bit, just kind of warming up for my tournament this weekend. They're nice. I will say I'm a little bit sad that I got a black Luna. Not complaining. Free discs are free discs. But they're hard to see flying on camera, and they're hard to find in the fairways. But if you saw the North Cove Luna video I did with Clint a few weeks back, I really enjoyed the Luna. Flew great, which I kind of knew it would, but it was my first go around trying a Luna. But I don't know, they're nice. Honestly, we got kind of like a heady, kind of ripping through. 316, but this hole's a little bit downhill. I think if we throw the Luna on just a nice flat shot. Yeah. Oh, what the heck? I just dropped out of the sky. We'll try the Buzz SS. I've thrown this a few times over the last few days, and I am disappointed that it's actually a pretty flippy Buzz SS right out of the back, which a lot of you might be like, well, duh. But in my experience with tons of different Buzz SSs, the Buzz SS actually isn't that flippy of a disc. It's very straight. And usually the max weight ones like this that have a touch of dome are borderline just buzzes. So I was expecting more stability out of this. It's not a bad thing. It's just, I've been wanting a new stable Buzz SS to go into the bag, and I thought this would be it, and it's not. Hopefully holds a pushy hyzer. I mean, it's still a Buzz SS, so like it's really good, but man, that wind is not letting those things fly. You guys ever have that where like you've loved a disc for so long? So for me, I'm referencing the Scorpius, pretty much the Star Destroyer. But I have the 1.8 and the 1.9 run of Scorpius. I have like 7 of them between the two, and I've always loved them. They're really nice. I've always liked the forehand on them, but lately I've been throwing them so bad. Like I've just, anything but a stock backhand hyzer, I feel like they're just useless for me right now. And I got this Venom in the hand, and it just felt really good. And it kind of fills the same slot. The Venom's a 13 speed, but I feel like it's a small rimmed 13 speed. It's really just a 12 speed in my opinion. And I don't know, this one might take the slot for the time being, because it just kind of gives you like a fresh perspective. You have no prior knowledge of how the disc flies, and you kind of get to like trust it in different ways. The Luna is in Luna range, so that's good. See if we can make a little stepper here. Oh, kind of a nice line, just missed the height. Paul Macbeth. Hole number 3, I think it's in the 360 foot pin. So honestly, probably be a good hole for some forehands. Maybe a backhand with the drive and a forehand with the Venom. Go backhand drive first. Flip. No flip. Okay, I should have respected the stability more. Try and commit to a little bit of like a flex forehand. That back door. Yeah. So I actually have a video planned where I'm going to be comparing the drive to the Surge and the Surge SS, the 11 speed category for Discraft. I feel like is an interesting one. It's always kind of been a slot that they have, but nobody really throws them. I've shown the Surge some love lately. I just picked up a Surge SS this morning actually for this video as well. And we're gonna be kind of talking like Discraft 11 speeds. Obviously they got the Scorch. Scorch is 11, right? It's not 10. They've come out with some 11 speeds in the last few years now. I feel like it's a slot that a lot of the other companies really nailed down, but Discraft not so much until recently. So if you're a little bit newer to the channel, this is my home course, guys. This is where I grew up playing disc golf, played multiple rounds a day, probably well over 1,000 rounds of disc golf out here. Over the years, it's lost a lot of trees though. Not bad. I would call myself a throwing putter enthusiast. I love throwing putters, so with that, I love throwing putters. You know what I mean? And there's so many good ones out there. Some of my favorites, you know, PA3, PA2, PA4. The Proxy's really good. I don't know, there's so many. And the Luna, we all know, is like an amazing disc, and recently I gave it a go for the first time and I really like it. But the thing that is so good about the Luna is actually maybe the reason why it would stay out of my bag. As we all know, the Luna has so much glide, and I kind of like throwing a little like slower, less glidey putters so that they don't overlap with my mid-ranges quite as much. Obviously I'm not Anthony Barella throwing mid-ranges like 400 feet and throwing Lunas, well, also 400 feet, but I feel like for my arm speed, a Luna almost just goes the same distance as my mid-ranges, whereas if I throw like a PA3 or like a PA4 disc with a little less glide, they kind of have a more of a difference in their flights. Glide is not the most important thing. A lot of times glide equals less accurate because there's a little more movement. We got a beautiful shot here, hole number 4, 333, plays a little bit uphill. This was the hole growing up as a kid where if we went deep of it, we felt like we were just big swingers. I'm gonna try the drive here on a little fan grip flat shot. Oh, that's good. Get around the tree. Oh, that's really good. See if we can kind of match that with the Buzz SS a little higher. Oh, I just threw that horrible. That was really bad, actually. Let's try a Venom Flex. Now come back. Oh yeah, little fan grip Venom Flexer. Beauty. Some of you might be familiar with my series, the Buzz SS battles, where I take the Buzz SS, CTP battle them against other similar flight mid-ranges, and a lot of people be like, Rod, this is so much glidier than the Buzz SS, and I'm like, yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. I don't want more glide. I want accuracy. Buzz SS, I feel like, has that perfect amount of glide where you can still control it, but it still goes really far, whereas there's, you know, domier, deeper mid-ranges that are gonna hold up in their flight a little bit longer, but that's not what I'm trying to get out of that slot. This is a fun hole because you can kind of throw like a bunch of different speeds on it. Like you could throw your mid-range, but you could also throw your flex Venom shot, you know, straighter driver. Come on. You know, on the topic of putting with a Luna, I recently saw that Discraft is now making CT blend Lunas, which I don't think they made before, but CT is crazy tough, Cam Todd, super stiff putter blend, if you're unaware. And that's what I like in my putters. And Lunas have so much glide. And they're also a very similar disc to the P-Line P1s that I really enjoy putting recently. Similar feel, but the Luna definitely has more glide, which is kind of what I'm looking for because I can't putt that far. Hole number 5, this is iconic South Park hole right here. What does it measure in at? 381. So this is a course, like I said, I grew up playing. There used to be maybe not twice as many trees, but many, many more trees. So I feel like this is where my love for the mid to high 300-foot park style wooded shot really came from. This course has dual basket placements. Some of the holes have 3 of them, but so there's like mid to high 300 shots. There's a few more around the back 9 or the back 4, we'll call it. I don't know, back half of the course. It's only 9 holes, but I like this hole. This is another one of the holes. As a kid, there's a parking lot here. If we would launch one into there, sometimes the people would steal our discs, but we still were like, yeah, I throw far, whatever, you know. So always been a good one. I'm gonna try a little like flip up drive forehand. Flip over drive straight into the tree. Dang it. Hyzer right side skip. That looks like a beauty. Go in. Oh! And then we'll go buzz assess up the gut. Get through. Yes. No! See if we can channel our inner AB and just lace the Luna into this basket here. Pretty good shot. I just, you know, launched it. Make the old comebacker. Why not? Why not, you know? Bro, the glide on those is nuts. You just don't even have to do anything. Just for old time's sake, I gotta get this here mulligan bird with the venom. Some weird arm swing footing, but we got it. I'm about to just start putting Z-Swirl Lunas. How about that? Hole number 6, but it's actually playing to hole 7's short basket here. Kind of a little safari vibe they got out here. I swear there was another tree that kind of blocked this because it is now just absolutely wide open. But it plays good for buzz assess and little flip up forehand, and I'll probably go big venom hyzer up around the outside. Let's see if I can throw a good drive with the drive. That's my first objective here. We do have a ripping tailwind. It's gonna kind of keep it stable. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, I kept it too stable. Pretty nice release though. I'm gonna launch it off of a car. Classic South Park things. Probably just got ran over twice. We'll go big hyzer. Oh. Do I got enough juice? Oh, I'm left. Dang. Buzz assess, tailwind. Oh, and that tree used to be so much lower. Go in the hole. I aced it. Oh, it went off the basket. I actually almost aced it. Definitely not bad at all with the ace run here. Venom's even closer than I thought. Hole number 7 at South Park. Comes in at 267 feet. This is pretty much where every single OG Frisbee clubber's first ace happened. We used to come out to hole number 7, sit here with Animal by Neon Trees playing over and over again and throw our whole bag and ching up aces. Multiple ace pots hit in league on this hole. I don't mind it. Oh, it's just 35 deep. Get that swing. Come on. No? Okay. Okay. Talk to you later. Nope. A little short. Man, I'm pretty sure last time I was here, see where these little pine trees are? Pretty sure there were still big trees there. That kind of kept this left side gap a little bit trickier, and now it is so wide open. This hole used to have, like, where that small tree is was a big tree that like kind of went over, so you either had to go massive hyzer or you actually had to kind of control a shot, like a nice little pushy inside line. And then there was like a really small left side gap where that's kind of like, it's almost like my first ever late flip putter. That's kind of the hole that taught me that. You know, can't complain. Big Luna putt maybe. Oh, hole 8, 292. Basket right up there. man, every time I come out here, it's a little more sad because there used to be a tree on this left side gap that kind of kept the gap honest. Now it's massive. There's also a longer pin on this that is like the hardest birdie on the course growing up. Like if you got it, you just, once again, felt like an absolute baller. But we're gonna try the drive forehand again because this disc feels really good in my forehand if I could just throw it good. Like that. Beautiful, like kind of ace line. See if we can hold a big pushy hyzer. Will it get to flat? Not bad, not bad. Big turnover Luna here. Don't go on the ceiling. The ceiling, don't go on the roof. God, that thing goes far. Okay, and then we'll just try the old hyzer Venom. That could do something. Oh, just a touch short. I've yet to really smack that Venom. I've been using it for more of like controlled high 300-foot shots, and super nice for that. Good glide with a nice finish at the end. I feel like as it beats up, it's gonna be an absolute bomber. That one I think is max weight. I kind of want to see if I can get my hands on a 168, 169, because I don't know, it's a good disc. I like it. You'll be seeing a lot more of that thing. Honestly, some decent drives. Buzz SS, Venom. See if we can ching up this Luna. That's a good disc. Comes out of hand super clean. We made it to hole number 9. It's either 270 or 325. I did not look. There's also an extra long pin, but I don't think it's in there. So I'm just gonna launch him over this hill. You're not gonna be able to see him finish anyway. Discraft Tour Series. Love the plastic, feels great. These molds seem great. I feel like it's maybe one of Discraft's like best runs of all the stuff they've put out recently, simply because the plastic feels so good. Definitely gonna try and get my hands on a couple more of these Venoms. And then I've heard the Ezra Nukes bomb too, but I don't really like 13 speed rims. Obviously this is a 13, but it's kind of more of a 12. But yeah, I don't know. I like these things. Also, I feel like I need some CT Lunas to test out. Oh. I gotta work with that drive some more too, because that is very DD1-y. Big old flexor. That's got some beef to it though, you gotta respect it. That is a very flip up guy out of the box. So good. Probably can't see it because it's black, but it's so straight. See ya.
Creator of Frisbee Club, motherfuckers.
The man, the myth.
And right here, I have a frisbee bag. It holds all my frisbees, the ones I like.